All right, check this out. Listen, I came home and my wife was talking. We was talking about marriage, right? Like this whole marriage thing is just really kicking off. So I said, okay, wait a minute. Let me get into this. And so as we talking about marriage, all of a sudden, I just like, bam, a light goes off. And I say, man, marriage is more than just physical attraction. Marriage is spiritual because God created marriage. And so I grab my Bible. I go to Genesis, right? I go to Genesis 1, and I read in Genesis 1 where God created man. He created male and female, right? Then I go over to chapter number 2, verse 26, and I find out that God formed man out of the dust of the ground. I say, hold on, wait a minute. But in chapter 1, he created man, male and female, right? Then I go back to chapter number 2, and I say, wait a minute, he put dust of the ground, right? So what God took from Genesis chapter 1, what God took the male and the female that he created in the realm of the spirit and took it over to chapter number 2, caused the mist of water to come up, took some dust, and took what he made in 1 and placed it in 2. So he put the male and the female inside of the clay, of the man that he created, and which became, that's why God says the two shall become one, because there was already one when he created them, male and female, and placed them into the man, right? And then God caused the man to go to sleep and pull the woman out of the man's side. So see, marriage is not natural, it's not just physical, but marriage is spiritual. Why? Because God created it in the realm of the spirit. Male and female, he created them, and guess what? He created them with a purpose. The purpose is to be fruitful, is to multiply, is to reign, and it is to govern. That's the purpose of marriage. That's why God created it. It wasn't just for physical attraction or for just, sexual intercourse. No, it's a bigger purpose behind marriage. And the bigger purpose behind marriage is that it is spiritual and that God created male and female, and he put the woman inside of the man and took her out of the man and presented her to the man so the man can see himself. So when a husband look at his wife, he ought to be able to see himself. And if you don't see yourself, that means you ain't tending to the garden right.